Magnus Carlsen is a liar, and he puts false information out into the world for everybody to see. So, yeah, I have multiple reasons of how he's keep doing this. He accuses people for no reason, false accusations, right? They go nowhere. Just to, like, uphold his own reputation. I have multiple examples why, and we're going to start off with the first one. Hans Niemann, Magnus Carlsen, in this article, it says he withdraws from the Singfield Cup due to Hans Niemann's, because he thinks Hans Niemann cheated. This is, of course, the chess speaks for itself. After the 4th round, Hans Niemann did defeat Magnus Carlsen. And again, this is just so bad by Magnus Carlsen, because it's like, okay, he loses to Hans, and he just accuses him, which I think is, it's so stupid. Honestly, because it's unbelievable. Hans did not cheat. That has been proven multiple times. It's not just me saying that. Chess.com has proved Hans Niemann did not cheat in that game, and he has never cheated over the board. At least not that we know of, and I do not believe he has cheated over the board. He did cheat in online games, but that was when he was younger. And Magnus Carlsen brought back this guy's past, and it was just like, I did not lose this game with the white pieces. And I mean, okay, he did lose with the white pieces, and this is, like, he's just making crap up. Right? I mean, like, what is this? Okay, like, no longer available. Okay, in an interview after the game, Niemann mentioned he prepared based on Carlsen's use of G3 in the Nimso Indian against Wesley So. Right? Like, Hans Niemann is prepared for this game. He's fine. But again, I mean, it's just going nowhere. And so this actually, like, brings me into my next point. So this is the next thing, right, is that Magnus Carlsen, I'm not sure, I forget if he was still part of Chess.com, but he has a very good relationship with Chess.com. So in all these articles, he's not, like, nothing's going to be negative to Magnus Carlsen, which is why, for the use of this video, I have about, I think, 9 different reasons of why Magnus Carlsen is a liar, and he creates so much propaganda that he just puts out into the world, and nobody says anything, and this is why I think we should all pick our idols responsibly. Again, it's so unbelievable. And again, this just proves why. Hans Niemann has likely cheated in more than 100 online chess games. That's great. He did not cheat against Magnus Carlsen. So this whole accusation is, like, corrupted. Like, why are you accusing Hans Niemann? Right? I mean, sure, okay, like, we all knew he cheated, but that's fine. Like, okay, he cheated, but that was in online games. This is in person, and, like, Magnus Carlsen is just doing this to, like, make his name better, be like, I did not lose, create all this drama behind him, and he just ruined Hans Niemann's life. Like, Hans Niemann, okay, he cheated when he was a kid, he cheated back when he was a teen, now he's an adult, right? And, okay, it's not, like, acceptable that he cheated when he was a kid, but now he's an adult, he's changed as a person, and he's said he's never going to cheat again, and I do believe that, he's never going to cheat again, so why are you making everybody hate this man? Like, Hans Niemann did nothing, right? He just cheated in a bunch of online chess games, which, I mean, okay, that's it, that in and of itself is bad, but you shouldn't make, like, 5 million people hate someone for that reason. So, in a 72-page, okay, this is just the article, right? Is likely cheated in more than 100 online chess games. Sorry about that, I'm back. And again, this is just going nowhere because he didn't actually do anything in the actual game. So, again, I mean, this is just bad reasoning for Magnus Carlsen. Again, like, he made, okay, again, like Levy Rosman, right? Many people in the world have watched his videos. I myself have watched multiple of his videos. And in his videos, I've seen him calling Hans Niemann the bad boy of chess. But then, like, when you look at it, he didn't actually, like, do anything. Okay, like, he trashed a hotel room, sure. But, like, my next few examples, they're going to prove that trashing a hotel room is, like, it's not that bad. Like, if you just look at what FIDE Fisher random tournament, and this is Carlsen, Magnus Carlsen versus Wesley So, and basically what happened in this game is they got to an end game, and just a very small thing to point out, that's a 10.5 for Wesley So to 1.5 for Magnus, and this is in the slow rapid, but that's just, like, he's winning by 9 points. Oh my gosh, he's winning. And so you guys might be able to see that when Magnus lost this game, he kind of, like, lost it, right? He stormed out without a word to the hopeful camera crews, and, okay, like, of course, like, he had been putting his money like, of course, Magnus doesn't like losing, and it just shows, like, that's so immature, like, right? Like, okay, like, everybody started hating on Hans Niemann, because he, like, didn't, like, show up for a camera one time when he lost, he was really upset about it, but that's, like, okay, this guy did the same thing, but, like, this has not gotten any publicity whatsoever. Right? What Magnus Carlsen has just done has gotten zero publicity. And it's just like, it's not like Levy's gonna make a video about this. It's not like Hikaru's gonna make a video about this. But like, I am, because like, I'm a kid, right? And it doesn't really matter. This is like truly what I believe. And I just like don't think like this is, okay, like he stormed out. Like, okay, he didn't talk to cameras. He's super pissed. And okay, you just lost a chess game. Like, I get that you're the world champion. I get all that. But you have to show some respect as the world champion. So, okay, again, unsurprisingly, okay, he stormed out. Okay, now my next example, again, this is all chess.com. Chess.com, Carlsen arrives 1 minute late for a 3-minute game, admits he was buying new jeans, ends up victorious in round 1 of World Blitz Championship 2024. That's so sad. He was buying jeans, so he was over 1 minute late to a 3-minute chess game as the world champion because he was buying jeans. And it says it right here. And again, guys, I'm not going to take all my information from chess.com because, okay, firstly, I don't think any of us should be taking all of our information from one site, let alone that it's chess.com and Magnus Carlsen has his own influence on it. And again, this is why this is a different site. There was no article whatsoever that I could find that described this well, and please feel free to pause the video and actually read this. It is pretty interesting, actually. Star chess player Magnus Carlsen dramatically appeared 1 minute late during his round 1 game against Mikhail Benzold at the World Blitz Championship, a 52-year-old German grandmaster. It's unbelievable, and okay, he arrived in 1 minute and 49 seconds. So, I mean, again, this is just, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Another example of something, right? So, again, it says it somewhere right here. Okay, the Norwegian, again, this is in the, against Anish Giri. And this is, again, it's a Mumbai Mirror, so this is an Indian, site. Again, chess.com had 0 articles about this. This is the only place where I could actually find that. So, the Norwegian Magnus sparked the fireworks with the new move that signaled he wanted to attack. Mayhem on the board, with them, then followed with daring play on both sides. Giri made a clever sacrifice, and with the game on a knife's edge, Carlsen overlooked a key move that was ruthlessly unpunished. Carlsen shook his head in disbelief before Giri converted. When it was over, Magnus then appeared to storm off. So, when Hans Demon stormed off, guys, what happened to him? Please feel free to go write that down below in the comments. Everybody kind of already knows the answer, but again, just please feel free to write down that in the comments. He got so much hate for that. People on his channel, that I guess they were like commenting bad stuff. And guys, please do check out my channel down below, and please do hit that subscribe button for more content just like this, because I think it's so important that you don't just look at like false information from chess.com. And again, I completely agree with Hans Demon. Magnus Carlsen is a shareholder in chess.com, or at least that's what like people have been saying. I'm not actually sure about that. Don't quote me. But like he's like in it with the chess.com, so why would chess.com write anything false or like bad about Magnus Carlsen? Sorry, not false. Anything that's bad about Magnus Carlsen, they would never, ever, ever in their right mind write something like that. So that's exactly why I need articles like this, right? Like, don't look at chess.com articles for like the right information. So, Grandmaster Jean paused. Okay, sorry. There we go. If you have never heard about Magnus Carlsen, the first thing you need to know is that he hates losing at anything, not just chess. This is none other than the jeans scandal. This was super recent, about only like 10 days ago, I believe. And Magnus Carlsen, what happened? This Magnus Carlsen withdrew from the FIDE Rapid, said he wasn't going to play the FIDE Blitz, made this whole story, right? About like, oh no, FIDE, like, you can't do this to me, it's just a jeans, like, right? And then he's brought back in. And again, okay, that's great and all, but like, starting issues with FIDE isn't going anywhere for chess, and everybody knows that. So fighting, like he's like acting like he can do anything, right? And really, he can with all this power that he's gotten due to like the media and all. Because if Magnus writes, FIDE sucks because ... everybody in the world is going to think FIDE sucks, and that's not true. FIDE is just doing their job, okay? It's in their policies. You are not allowed to wear jeans or like unprofessional clothing of some sort, and Magnus violated that. So it's super valid that he gets a fine, right? And that they say, we're not going to pair you until the next round. But Magnus Carlsen, like, he thinks he's above everybody, right? So he just doesn't show up. He withdraws from the tournament. And his parents apparently had to like calm him down or something and play the FIDE blitz. Which, I mean, and this is the reason, guys. I think it's even more deeper than this article obviously goes into, because the article isn't doing anything, right? It's like, okay, Magnus has this issue with FIDE, but if you actually look at Magnus Carlsen's games from the tournament, sorry guys, again, my camera's super tiny. This is insane, right? So, sorry, okay, this is, again, my camera, small issue. So guys, these are Magnus Carlsen's games from the FIDE World Rapid. 2024, he drew to a 2500, he won to some 2300, he drew to some 2400, he drew to some 2500, he lost to a 2553 Den last. I mean, he's not somebody, right? He's a big guy in the world of chess. And then he just drew to Daniel Darder. Like, again, right? It just sucks that it wasn't really because of the genes. It's because he was having a bad day. It's because he was having a bad tournament. And it's not FIDE's fault whatsoever. And that, again, this just, like, leads me into my next point. This is their World Championship match against Yam Nepomniachtchi. This is the FIDE World Rapid. Actually, this doesn't really have anything to do with my last point, sorry. But, it is still a very, very good point. Magnus Carlsen, I don't know if it says in this article, because chess.com articles don't really have anything, and I really couldn't find an article like out there on the web that actually does a good job. But after doing all this research, I like concluded, well, I mean, I don't really do any research, but like, I use something to do the research for me. So yeah, using that thing that scoured the entire web, ChatGPT, I concluded that Magnus Carlsen had said it's unprofessional for Jan to be going on these long bathroom breaks during the World Chess Championship, which is kind of funny because it's like, why do you care if your opponent is going to the bathroom? Like during a chess game, you're sitting down, you're playing a chess game. Isn't that exactly what you want? Like you want your opponent to be going to the bathroom for a longer time, so you have they have less time. I mean, I'm not sure if that's just weird for me, but like, I would want my opponent to have less time on their clock, right? So I don't know. I just think this is really weird for me. And again, it's just like, there's no base. There's no base to this thing, right? And again, this is 8 out of 9 reasons, and this is the last reason. And if any of you guys made it this far in the video, thank you so much for being here. And Carlsen confirms he will formally decline candidates' invitation. Bro, like, why did you withdraw from the World Chess Championship? Why? And I have a great reason for that, everybody. But first, I just have to, like, quickly, we're just going to scan through the article. Okay, just so that you guys can, like, pause it and read it if you guys want. Okay, he wants a change in the formatting. Okay, he wins something. Right? Okay, that's it. That's the article. Oh, he also married somebody. Kind of interesting. Okay. So, he confirms he will formally be declining the candidates tournament. And why is he declining? Why did Magnus Carlsen withdraw from the World Chess Championship? The World Chess Championship. Why did this guy withdraw? He was bored. Okay. It was too easy, is what a lot of people have been saying, right? Well, maybe I can show you guys why. At least what I think. I mean, this is probably, it's probably true, but, okay, this is what I think. Me personally, right here. Let's go back. Okay, here. So, if my camera can just... Yes. So, here is Magnus Carlsen's FIDE page. His current rating, 2831. And if we just scroll down a little bit, right? Like, let's say right around here. This is December 20... Actually, sorry, let's go a little bit up. Let's go like a little bit more up. Yeah, there. Right here. Right? Okay, so he goes down 3 points in September. 4.7 in October. He goes up a little bit in November. And he goes up he goes down 8 points in February of 2023. Okay, this is like, I'm not even gonna say that's going up. Then he goes down 18 points in July 2023. Like, downhill. Like, this is like performing at like 2780 level, right? That, like, to go down this much. Okay, he goes up 4 points. Then he goes down 10 points. Okay, he goes up. I'm not even gonna count that. And again, he just goes up a little bit and he goes down. Right? And there are no games anywhere else. So this just shows, like, Magnus Carlsen, he's like... his ratings are declining. And this is the reason I personally feel that he withdrew from the tournament. Because, again, all these like blank spots, he's not played games. And if you just look, he played like a lot of games here. Like, he's still playing quite a few games. Then when he starts losing so much, again, now, see, there are no games. And again, it's the same thing with this Rapid. He lost 19 points somewhere here. Okay, he lost 12, he lost 10, he lost, like, this is just so bad. He lost 40 points. Like, I mean, crazy. He lost 40 points. And then he's like, oh, Hans Riemann, you cheated against me. No, I mean, you lost the game. Like, right? Like, deal with it. So, guys, that's my take on all these issues. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. And please do feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. And, yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye. Subscribe, like the video, comment down below if you enjoyed. Thank you.